Hi, Leos. This is Michelle with Belladonna Moonbeams. And we've got a few more changes this week. This one's going to be pretty easy, though. This one is instead of Belladonna and Moonbeams readings by Michelle, it's going to be Belladonna and Moonbeams readings by Genevieve. And I've been thinking about this for a while because a lot of psychics use a pseudonym out there. But the major reason I'm looking at using a pseudonym or nom de plume, if we're going to be all uppity, is that some of the muggles in the world do not like me doing psychic readings online. So, what I'm looking at doing is I thought about names and I love the name Raven and Willow and all these gorgeous names, but none of them resonated with me. And then I thought about it. My birth name from before I was adopted was Genevieve Elizabeth. So that's going to be my pseudonym. So that way I'm putting both sides of myself together. I'm actually merging all of me in some really cool way. I think that's awesome. So what we're going to do today is we're going to first pull an oracle card from the Magical Unicorn deck by Doreen Virtue. And I love her artistry. She's very talented. What do Leos need to hear for June 22nd, 2020 through June 28th, 2020? What do Leos need to hear? What do Leos need to hear? And your card is decide. It's time to make a decision. So you see there's a doorway right there. And on one side, there's a fountain. On the other side, the unicorn is laying in the nice soft grass. So both choices are good, but one's better. And you've got to make a decision. And honestly, I don't know if you realize it, but if you choose to not decide, you're still deciding. For example, if you always stay on this side of the doorway, which is right here, then you made a decision to always stay on this side. But then over here, there's this gorgeous fountain. I'm not saying you should make that decision, but you have to choose. You have to choose what is your decision this week. Don't straddle that fence anymore. And now moving along, we're going to read from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. This is the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. It's always the best deck for symbology. It's an amazing deck. Everybody should read it from it if they're going to read tarot cards. What do my Leos need to hear for 6/22/20 to 6/28/20? Lots and lots of twos, huh? 6/22/20 for Leos to 6/28/20. What do the Leos need to hear? The first card we get is the Four of Swords. And this card is all about resting your mind, resting yourself. So apparently, you've got this decision and you've been wrestling with this. And you've been wrestling with it a lot. So instead of jumping in and making a decision right this second, take a moment and meditate and think about that decision. Because you're the one that's going to live with it. You're the one that's going to have to live with this decision, so you need to make it up. Make up your mind. The next card is the Three of Cups. Now, what's great about this is the Three of Cups is all about celebration. So when you make your decision and when you meditate on it, you're going to celebrate. You're going to have something to celebrate. So either decision is a good one for you. It's just that you have to decide and then you're going to celebrate it. And the final decision is the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is a mature woman who's looking over hearth and home. There's a lot of social activity, things like that. Actually, I'm going to back up. I'm going to take out the woman. In this case, it's not at all about the woman. It's all about the social activity. So here we go. We have these cards. First, you're going to decide. You have to make a decision. You need to rest on it first and think on it, sleep on it, meditate on it. Don't jump into it. When you do, you're going to celebrate it. And there's going to be a lot of social activity because of it. So that could all be like you're trying to decide whether to take a course or not. We're just making something up. And on one hand, you're debating, on the other hand, you're not. But it says to look and meditate on it. But then down the road, you're going to celebrate and you're going to have a lot of social activity because of it. So maybe you're trying to decide to be a realtor. And you meditate on it and you decide, yes, I'm going to become a realtor. And then when you graduate and become a realtor, you celebrate it. But then you have to go to a lot of parties and go to showings and things with to sell houses. That could be what this is saying. It can be a lot of different things. And I just wanted to throw out one option for you. But remember, decide this week. Meditate on it and decide. This is Genevieve with Belladonna Moonbeams. If you want to do a private reading so we can look at it and get down deep, it's 405-512-9400, or go to Belladonna and Moonbeams Readings by Genevieve on Facebook and get back and send me a private message. Until then, we'll see you next week. Bye, Leos. Have a good one.